Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Crystal and you're watching Tallytv. Now today I'm gonna talk about my pregnancy journey and what it was like for me. Oh my god, we have a lot in store. Trust me on this one. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Let's get right into it. All right, so August, I'm not sure if it's the 3rd or the 5th of August 2019, I found out I was pregnant. Now, pregnancy is a beautiful thing. It's a joy. Can you imagine that you're going to give birth to a human? You're growing a human inside of your womb. So it's a beautiful thing. I'm happy I got the chance to experience what it's like. So I found out I was pregnant, and before that, I remember the day I was having my regular breakfast, and that's my egg sandwich with a little bit of ketchup on it, and I realized I didn't want the smell of it. Just upset my stomach. I'm like, what the hell is happening to me now? How comes I don't want to eat breakfast? And so I complained to my husband and stuff like that, and he went out to get the pregnancy test. So there's something they say it should stay for 5 minutes before it gives you the results. And let me tell you something, as it went, it just light up like that, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm really pregnant. So I just go on my phone, message my doctor. I said, doc, it's a positive. And she messaged and said that it's a girl, and she put that little balloon there. And I was like, I sat in the settee for the whole day, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to be a mother. Oh my god, I am going to be a mom. And it was something I prayed for, but my god, God was working, and I got an early birthday gift. Early birthday gift. And so I was about to graduate in November, right? So I was pregnant in August, graduated in November after I received my 2 grades from the final courses that I did at UA. And after that, then the results came out, and I passed both of them, and I'm like, oh my god, like God really is working out something here. And I was happy. It was like, I'm graduating with a baby in my belly. All right, super mom, that sort of thing. So after graduation, the symptoms started getting worse, and I could not eat anything without throwing up. Everything I consume comes right back up. And let me tell you something, the feeling, oh my god, fatigue, feel like you cannot get up and do anything at all. I remember the grocery shop, and I bought a lot of fruits. I bought half a melon. I had the melon, and everything come right back up. Everything comes right back up. And I was craving for like sour stuff, so like a sour tamarind, and I had more fruits in pregnancy. I have a lot more fruits in pregnancy, a lot of fruits in pregnancy. And the only thing I did not get in pregnancy, the mangoes. Absolutely love mangoes, and I did not get that in pregnancy. I was craving for that, but I did not get it. And then everywhere. I couldn't go out the house at all. I couldn't go anywhere because I was vomiting. Every single way I go, I just started vomiting. And then now I remember going to the hairdresser, and so much saliva came from, and my hairdresser was saying to me, you need to start walking with a box because you can't get a breath in spitting every minute. So it's from vomiting to spitting, and that's not the worst. There is this thing now that's bitter, very bitter. I don't know, and I don't remember what it is called, but it's very bitter. It comes right up off the stomach. Oh my God, some green stuff. And I'm like, oh my God. Wow. You have other women who go through a full pregnancy, bring the baby to full term without any morning sickness, and I had this until it was about 7 months. Yeah, my doctor prescribed some pills that could help with me being nauseous all the time and want to vomit all the time, but the pills weren't. It was a temporary thing. You took it one time and then it just started wearing off. It doesn't work anymore. And so I had to drink. What I did like though was having a lot of coconut water during pregnancy. That I held down. That didn't come back up at all. And I didn't consume more foods. I didn't crave for any KFC or any burger, any fries or anything of the sort. No, I just wanted fruits, and I got fruits. And I do my checkups regularly, and this is the part. When I went to my doctor, and he said to me, I think it was the Friday, it was the last appointment that I had, the last appointment that I had to do. And he checked my pressure, because you know that if you have high blood pressure during pregnancy, you are at risk. So he kept checking the pressure and so forth, and he said to me, I can't send you home, I have to admit you. So I said, okay, all right, let's I said to him, honestly, I was a bit worried, because I didn't have anything on me. I didn't bring any clothes, no bag, nothing was packed, nothing at all was packed, so when he said that, he said, you could have the baby tomorrow, and even like it's Friday, right? I could have the baby on Saturday and leave Saturday. And he knew it's not like that, So he writes up a paper for me and allow me to bring it over to, I think it's ward 11 or 12. I cannot remember what ward it was on UE. And I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos with women giving birth, and there was this particular YouTube video that I watched with this lady, and she was giving birth, natural birth, and she held up her legs and she go like this, and she go and she go and then the baby just come out. So I was like, okay, then that's it. I got this, you know. And then I'm like, I have the strength. I think I have the strength, I have the body, so I can push this baby out. Okay, okay, okay. So, I went over the ward and I get settled in, you know, and so forth. It's like, maybe those of you who go to the hospitals, you can see that they have sections. There, one mother might be there, another might be there, you know, and I just get a bed. I got a bed, yeah. So I got the bed. I lay down there with my big belly, and I started to think. I had mixed emotions because I was crying and I was laughing at the same time because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna meet my baby. Whether I thought it was gonna be a boy already from the last ultrasound I did. They disclosed the gender to me and so forth. So I knew it was gonna be a boy. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna have a son, you know. And the next thing flipped in, I have to go and push, you know, and so forth. And based on the YouTube video I watched, I think I was getting prepped. I was preparing myself for this, you know. I was preparing myself for this. So, the doctor came now, and she inserted a pill. She inserted that pill in the vagina. Can I say vagina? Yeah, vagina. Yeah, she inserted that pill. So I said, okay, this is it, because she said that she's going to induce me and get me prepped, you know, get me prep up and thing. And I say, all right. I'm gonna feel nothing, everything feel normal, and I'm like, okay, this is it. Well, this pill is not working. And then she come again and she insert her fingers, and I'm like, okay, all right. I don't know what she's feeling for, but whatever she is doing, let's just get it out. Let's just get it out the way. And you know, 12 o'clock hits. 12 o'clock. Yeah, 12 o'clock. I started. I started to feel the pain coming on in my hips. And you know what it feels like when you put something in, right, in that area, and winding it, open it. Let me tell you, it feels like my hip bones were just crushing. I said, no. I feel a little panic coming on, and I'm like, no, God, I can do this. And I started praying, and I said, God, I am asking you, please carry me through safely, you know, let me and the baby come out safely. And I had to take a shower, go back to the bed, sit down, and doctors after doctors coming in, inserting fingers, and I'm like, oh my god, when are they going to stop? Different doctors want. The previous doctor couldn't tell that doctor, look, I've done this already. They have to come and do the same thing over and over again. I'm like, wow. My mash up. And you know, they had to break the water. It didn't break by itself. They had to break it. So I lay down there, and you know, a lot of stuff started to go through my head and so forth. And I remember seeing this lady, and when I was there crying and bawling out because I'm in pain, she just looked at me and laughed. Yeah, she looked at me and laughed, you know. So when my pain cooled down now, and it was her time, they induced her, and it was her time now. You may tell you, Jesus, she over there a ball out for her, right? So she a baller, and I say, look at that. Look at that now. Who is laughing? I'm never laughing now. I just looked at her, you know? Because we had the same doctor, we see each other at appointments and so forth. So we know each other from then. Alright, so I realized that the baby heart rate was up and down. So it was fluctuating. It was up and down, up and down. And you know, the nurse came and said to me that the baby heart rate it isn't stabilizing, right? So I got worried. You know, I'm like, I'm gonna do something fast. A C-section? No. And you know, they said that they can't do that without the doctor's permission. So I said, get the doctor on the phone now and let's have this done. You know, they started to wait it out until the nurse said, something don't look right here. Guys, I'm do another quick and let's have this lady have the baby, etc., etc. Alright, so the doctor came over to me now and I heard her on the phone. I heard her on the phone talking to the doctor. And the doctor said, go ahead. She came back with these papers with the term and conditions to be able to do the C-section. She read the risk, she read the complications, and I just prayed to God and signed it, right? Because I didn't want anything happen to my baby. So, you know, after I signed, they wheel me in a theater now and, you know, string me up, you know, and I sat up on the bed and they did a spinal tap, right? So they bring this long needle. I don't even find a thing here where I could show you how long the needle was. I don't know if this can use. I don't know. Probably from here. I'm not sure. About this length, but it's small. You know, about this length. The length, not the size of it, people. The length. Just look at the length. You know, and they insert that into my spine. So I think it was like right here where my finger at. Yeah. And they insert that in the spine. So when they insert that in the spine now, I feel chilly, you know, I get chills. So I started shaking a bit. And then they use this, I'm not sure if it looks like a soap, but it's not a soap, it's more like a ice sort of thing. So they use that to rub on my legs, on my belly, and you know, to find out if I was feeling anything. So I said, alright, I could feel the sensation, the cold sensation, but it's numb. So they block off everything now, and you know, put me to lay down, and they check my blood pressure, make sure that it was normal. Down the abdominal area, down the foot, dead. Down this I couldn't move. Up here, so alright. So you know, they cut me. At one point, I felt you know, shortness. It's a shortness of breath, you know, but I realized that they were pulling the baby out. So I asked the nurse, how do I look? My pressure, is it okay? Because it feels like I couldn't breathe a little, you know, and that kind of scared me. So she said, you're fine. So I said, okay. When they pulled out the baby, they were like rocking, you know, pulling. I could feel it, but there's no pain. So they were pulling it out, stuff like that. I'm like, whoa. And then when they take the baby up, no. The reason why the baby heart rate was stabilizing, the baby had the umbilical cord, or the umbilical cord was wrapped around the baby's neck, right? And they quickly pull it off, and then the baby spit up a little and started crying. They brought the baby to me. I kissed my child, and I saw the birthmark on my baby's tummy, and I'm like, oh my God, he's beautiful. And guess what? The birthmark shaped like mango. And I kissed him, and they take him away, and they quickly sew me up, because another C-section was to take place after mine. So it would hurry and stitch me up, and they wheeled me out into recovery. I saw my baby, I hugged my baby, I kissed my baby. Overall, it was a good experience, but it could have been better, if you get what I'm saying. Big up to those moms who do natural birth. Big up to the mothers who risk and do C-section, or if it's an emergency C-section, big up on yourself, because really and truly, mentally, emotionally, physically, and all the alley, sometimes I look at my scar and I'm like, oh, I really, had a baby and stuff like that, and I have to give God thanks to, for him to carry me out of that pregnancy safe. My baby was safe as well. We were both doing well, and I have to give God thanks for that. Let me tell you something. When I think about pregnancy, I got a bit, I will get a bit emotional, because Crystal is a grown Crystal, is a grown woman, so and because pregnancy comes with risk as well, and I just want to encourage everybody, every woman out there, whether you're pregnant now, or you want to have kids later on, eat right. Trust me, that do your body good. Eat right. Make sure you go to your appointments. Never miss an appointment. Go to all your appointments, and drink a lot of water. Take your prenatals if you have to, and your folic acid, take them if you have to, and your doctor will tell you when to stop. But I'm grateful, I'm happy, and I just wish all the mothers out there, take care of your babies, to the best of your ability, and they're our babies, so it's just for us to take care of them to the best of our ability, so everybody's asking a question, do you want an next child? Me and God will talk about that. Me and God will talk about that. We'll have that discussion, because that's what I do with the first. We had a discussion, and I will talk to God about that, And one more thing before I go, pray. Prayer is very important. When you adopt prayer, let it be a part of your everyday thing, and going into labor, make sure you pray a prayer, a very sincere prayer over yourself. Ask family members to pray for you, because really and truly you want to come out, right, with your child. You know, you want to come out with your baby. So pray, adopt prayer. You know, God understand you. No matter what language you speak, God understand you. Just go to Him in prayer and say, God, I'm asking you to carry me through safely, you know, and He will definitely do that. So thank you guys for tuning in, you know, to Tallytv. Until next time. Bye. No, remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel and click that notification button. Alright, please. Thank you. So, here what? Let me give a proper oath. Take care of yourself. Peace.